Hello, I'm Heather Newton, the lead organizer for Protospiel Online, and I'm likely the one who will be running the online gift exchange party for you if you sign up for one through our website. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the experience in the Google Jamboard that will be happening during the call, and we're just going to imagine, and I'll explain what will be going on in the video call that will be running at the same time as we're using this Jamboard when we really host the party. To give you a quick look into what Jamboard is in case you haven't used it before. It is a free platform where everyone can access the link and all see the same surface and interact with that surface in a browser tab. And you can use these different simple tools on the side to potentially write on the tabletop or add text boxes and images. And that's what's happened to this scene that you see here. It's a prearranged scene ready to be used for the gift exchange. So all your guests will need to do in advance of the party is come ready with a small piece of paper like the size of an index card and a writing utensil, and ideally something like a paper clip or a safety pin that will allow them to attach that paper to their shirt, or they could tuck it into their collar if they don't have anything like a paper clip. And that's really all the prep that's needed, and choosing the time and making sure to show up and know how to get into your video call of choice. And you can use your video that you always use. Maybe you have a Discord community. We could do it in there as long as you invite me into that community so I can be in the call with you, or a Zoom call with the Zoom link you always use, anything like that. Or if you don't have a way to set up a video call of your own, I will make one for you with Google Meet that will last for 60 minutes. So once everybody's at the party, we'll use the time at the beginning of the party instead of prepping gifts in advance or making those decisions or communicating any of that in advance. We will use the first few minutes of the party to choose our gifts and get them ready. And that's what that piece of paper is for. So we'll either make known the boundaries, the price range, and the type of gift if you want to decide as the host, or we can talk as a group and let all the participants decide together what sounds best to them, whether it's a gift card or something physically sent or a letter or anything like that. It just has to be possible for these things to be sent to people if you're not in the same room together, right? So this is kind of the opposite of a usual gift exchange where you prepare the gifts and bring them. In this case, you're going to come without gifts and you're going to deliver them to each other after the party. After you've determined who got your gift, you'll send it to them. So everybody will write the description of their gift on this piece of paper and their name on the front of the paper and tell me when they're ready. So when somebody says, I'm ready with my gift, I know what it is, I have my paper prepared, I'll ask, all right, so which of these gift boxes would you like to wrap your gift up in? And let's say the first person to go is named Anne, and they say that they want box K. So I will put in Anne's name in that text box under K. And as we keep going, and I'll also tell Anne to add the letter K next to her name and attach the paper now to her shirt. And I'll put her name on the wheel of names. We need this just to choose turn order for the for picking the gifts, right? So as people tell me their gifts, I'm going to put their names on the wheel of name and put their name under the gift. So let's get a few more names on this page. Get this ready. And then we'll get the rest of the names also on the wheel. So the wheel does need to be shared, screen shared. If the platform that we're using for the video call allows it, we'll go ahead and spin it for everyone to see. Or if it doesn't, I'll just do it myself to get the turn order determined, and you'll just have to trust me that that's the turn order. Or we can just go with the faster you get your gift written, that's your turn order too. But this is a little bit more fun. If we can screen share, we can do the wheel of names spin, and I'll just demonstrate one spin of what that is like. So we see it announces the name, and we can remove the name, and so then we can keep spinning to get get the rest of the turn order. So in that case, Aaron would need to note down that they're player 1, and we would go through all the names until everybody had a turn order selected. And I also need to get rid of all of the gifts that we're not using to make it easy to find the ones that we can pick from. We need at least 4 people. That's the absolute minimum to make the gift exchange work. It's more fun with more people, though, and the max is 24. And the fewer people that come, the longer this step will take of just removing everything that's not needed for this particular exchange. So I can, as I said, Jamboard allows for multiple people to be on it. So we potentially could do this together, or we can allow this to be a time where you and your guests just chat and visit, have some kind of free time to do that, because I'll be preparing, cleaning up this table just to have the gifts that we're using. And there is also, if you look at the very top of the screen, it says 1 out of 2, because there are 2 boards in this Jamboard. And the other one also will need to be cleaned up, but I have, Julia Child style, gotten it ready before this demonstration in advance, just to speed this demonstration up. But when we really do the party, I'll do that live on the call, and you'll just have some time to visit and enjoy one another's company, which is a great part of holiday parties too. And yes, it is a little bit tedious. This is a downside of the Google Jamboard, is there's no way to select multiple things or automate really any of the placement of stuff. It's more designed to be messy, and I have made something tidy anyway. All right. So we've got all these gifts with names of who brought the gift, and we know that Aaron is going first. There are many different ways to do a gift exchange, and we can also, like, specific rules that can be in place for how often things are stolen or whether they'll be stolen at all. Like, you may choose you want it to be really a softy kind of exchange with no swapping or stealing, or you can go really extreme with that there's no limits to how many times the same present can be stolen, or the same person can be stolen from, or you can put limits on that, whatever you want. You can also allow for swapping after all the gifts are held, or say, no, we're not going to take any time to do that. Whatever you like, because it's very open when we just have this freeform board to work with. So let's say Aaron chooses Debbie's gift. So they'll say, okay, I pick gift R, and Debbie should have a name tag with R on it, and they'll take that off their shirt and read and show what the gift is. Let's say Debbie's gift is stickers. So we'll take this out of the field. We'll take that gift out and move that out away too. And we'll go to the open gift page and write the label on that gift. Stickers from Debbie. Okay, and these, yeah, we as you've seen, I've been getting rid of things. These are movable, so depending on how complicated the description of the gift is, we hopefully have enough room to describe it and keep it packaged up sort of with the picture of the gift. And then we'll label it with who's holding it right now. Aaron picked this one. All right, so Aaron going first doesn't have a chance to steal because all of the gifts are closed. But now, to demonstrate briefly what it would be like if, like, let's say that Frank was player 2. So Frank has the pick of anything other than the gift they brought, or they can choose to steal those stickers. And let's say they do really like those stickers. They will say, I steal those, and we'll change his name to Frank. And now, since Debbie was stolen from, Debbie could steal from somebody else if any other presents were open. But in this case, it's right back to only the closed presents. So then, oh, I'm sorry, Aaron. Aaron was holding that, had that stolen from them. So now they are picking something else besides that thing that was stolen from them. So let's say they choose Anne's gift. Anne would tell us what they're giving. Let's say it's chocolates. And so we would write that here. And now put Aaron's name here. All right, and we would go on like that until all the gifts have been opened and everyone is holding a gift. And as I said, you can allow bids, basically, like, hey, would you trade my gift with your gift? And you can refuse now, though, whereas during the swap you usually can't. You can't refuse. There's nothing you can do about it during the swap, but maybe you could have a trading time at the end if your group is up for that. But however you do it, once it's fixed and everybody knows what gift they received and who got the gift that they want to give, during the call, we'll make sure that people can get in touch with each other to get contact information. So if it's a digitally deliverable thing, we'll make sure the person who, let's say Aaron still has Anne's chocolates at the end of the swap, Anne will get Aaron's address to ship the chocolates. Or let's say it's a chocolate gift certificate, Anne will get Aaron's email address to send the gift certificate to Aaron to get the chocolates. And that will all happen post-party or right after the party. And that's how it all works. If you have any questions about this, we have a contact us form on the Protospiel Online website. In the footer, it just says contact. You can click there to send us a message if you have a question. And I hope you enjoyed this demonstration, and we'll see you around the community.